It's been a while, but I'm back with a GFUEL review. YouTube, welcome to the channel. My name's Jason. Here on this channel, I do food and product reviews. Like I said, it's been a while. I think over a year since I've done a GFUEL review. I was in the mall last night. Yes, there are still some malls here or there. So I went into FYE because I knew they had GFUEL. Because last time I was in there, they had the Doctor Strange collector's box. So I want to see, do they have anything different this time? And they did. They had Sage Mode. They had it in the tub and the can. So I picked those up so we could taste them. I know they've been out for some time. I haven't had them. I'm going to see how it tastes, compare the can to the tub, and see which one's better. So Sage Mode's GFUEL, inspired by Naruto. There's a 360 view of the tub. 15 calories, 0 sugars. 140 milligrams of caffeine per serving. Like I said, a cool looking tub. And we will take a look at the can too. The can, I think, is even cooler looking. Limited edition. Again, I picked this up from FYE. I haven't looked to see if these are still available on the GFUEL website. If they're not, check out your local FYE. You might still be able to pick these up. They had quite a few there. All right, so Sage Mode is supposed to be a kind of a mix between pomelo fruit, which is kind of grapefruit tasting, and white peach, which I had never heard of white peach before, but I guess it tastes like a normal peach, just a little sweeter. And both of those are supposed to have a floral hint to them. So we'll see. Hopefully this doesn't have a floral taste to it. It's just kind of a peachy grapefruit taste. So we will get into these, try them out, see which one's better. I'm more of a can person now. Like I said, I haven't done GFUEL in a while because I've just been drinking basically cans, whether it's Monster, Ghost, Rise, Red Bull. Been sticking to cans. So it's been a while. I'm gonna start getting into more of the tubs. So not sure if I'll be doing them all, but just keep an eye on the channel for that. All right, so let's get this open and mixed up. With that said, as I'm opening this, again, I was at FYE last night and I saw this and I was like, oh, I'll pick it up. I'll do another GFUEL review. And I'm setting up here, shooting the close-ups. Like, okay, gotta get a tub, get this all made up. What I had forgotten was when me and my ex broke up, she took all the GFUEL stuff, all the tubs and all the shakers. So I'm looking around like, oh my, I don't have a shaker. So we're gonna improvise. So stick with me. I know you're probably, I'm leaving. He doesn't even have a shaker. I'm not gonna watch this now. We're gonna try something different. It's still gonna mix up. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. It does have a bit of a floral smell to it with a hint of peach. So we'll see how that is. So 1 scoop. Here's where it's gonna get interesting. Maybe this will be a new thing. Maybe you have one of these and this is the way you'll make your GFUEL. I don't know. We're gonna put it in the blend jet. Why not? Save yourself from having to shake. So we're just gonna put it in the blend jet and see how it is. Again, this might be something new. I'm trying to come up with reasons why I don't have the dumb. I thought for a minute it wasn't gonna work. There we go. Super simple. If I had a shaker, I would have made it in the shaker. I wouldn't have used this. Unless this comes out great, then maybe it's so much easier. And you could put ice in here. I don't need to put ice because I have ice water in here. I keep my water in the fridge, so it's super cold. I have seen reviews of this, and they're like, oh, it's an orange color. And I'm even commenting to myself when I see it. Because this is the color I'm seeing when I'm watching people. Like, yeah, it's kind of an orangish color. It has a bit of an orange color to it, obviously, and brown. Does it not look like poop water? Like if you had diarrhea, kind of that. Maybe with a hint of blood in there. Let's be honest, it's nasty looking. This isn't a great looking color. Yeah, the blend jet is kind of like leaking everywhere, so There's one knock for the blend jet. I thought it'd be great, but just gotta have some paper towel with you. I know, like I said, if I had a shaker, I would have made it in the shaker. All right, sage mode. We should be getting some grapefruit and some white peach. Very peachy, which I'm not a grapefruit fan, so I'm glad the grapefruit isn't strong in it. It's not bad at all. It tastes a lot better than it looks. I tell you what, it mixed up really well. You might want to pick yourself up a blend jet. G-Fuel. You need to do a G-Fuel inspired blend jet with your logo and stuff on there. Because if it does get a little powdery, instead of re-shaking it, put your top on. And you don't have to let it go for the 15 seconds. And I think the reason it's leaking is because my little seal in there is kind of coming off. Oh my goodness. Not bad. I know there is an orange in it, but I'm almost getting an orange flavor too, like a peach. I guess maybe that peach and grapefruit flavor that you're supposed to get is kind of giving you like an orange, almost. I'm getting the slightest bit of Sunny D, kind of. Weird. It's not bad though. Well, let's compare that to the can, which I see.
Yes.
Computer's talking to me. I see the can was dropped at some point. Oh, great. So that means it's not going to open as well. Okay. Sage mode in the can. So 140 milligrams of caffeine over here where the cans are 300. That's the only issue I have with the cans is like G-Fuel and Bang does that. Like, they don't need to be 300. I mean, that's a little excessive because if these are good, I'm going to want to drink probably at least 2 a day where your recommended caffeine levels around the 400 range. So, I mean, 2 of these, you'd be hitting 600. You know, if they knock these down to about 200 milligrams, that's all you really need. Completely different taste. And it had to be dented right where you drink out of it. Let me get a cup to see, does this have any color? Is it the same color as that, or is it clear? Because it's gonna be easier to drink it out of the can anyways because it's dented right where the opening is. Okay, so it's clear. Put that over here. Again, it is a really cool looking can. I like the can. I wish I had one that wasn't dented. I'll keep the can. To me, the can, I'm getting those floral nodes that those 2 fruits in this are supposed to have, where it's not over here. It's completely like 2 different drinks. Like if this, you set these down and I did a blind taste test, you would taste the carbonation over here, you know that, but I would not think these are the same thing. This is better. This is way better. This isn't good. Like this, I pick up the peach. This I don't. Again, the florals of the 2 stand out way more. That's mainly what I'm getting over here. Yeah, that's a bit of a disappointment. Like I said, I'm usually a can fan, Not of this flavor. If you're gonna get this flavor, definitely pick up the tub. The tub is so much better. I mean, doesn't look the greatest. Just mix it in a tub or a shaker that isn't clear, and you're fine. If you don't want. Okay, maybe it's not diarrhea water, but if you've ever, like your water goes out at your house and then you turn it on and they're like, let it run for a while because it's rust colored. That's what this is. It looks like rust colored water that comes out of your faucet or your tub, for a few minutes until the lines get cleared out. But it tastes amazing. I mean, this is really good. I like this flavor. Again, it's just, I'm not picking up the grapefruit. I pick up the peach, and like I said, I'm almost getting an orangey flavor to it. Leave in the comments below if you've tried this. What do you think of it? What are you picking up in those flavors? And have you tried the can? What do you think of it? Like, even if I didn't have this and I just went to the gas station or wherever and I picked this up, like, I don't think it's a flavor that I would go back to. To me, it kind of reminds me of if you drink Monsters, Rosa, the pink, Ultra. It has kind of a floral taste to it. This is along the lines, I don't know if it's exact because I haven't had that one in a while, but it reminds me of that. And I don't drink that one anymore because of that. Like, I'm like, I don't want a floral tasting drink, and that's what this is tasting like. Yeah, I wouldn't pick this one up again. I mean, maybe I would get it just to have a can because it's cool looking, but I wouldn't drink it. This, on the other hand, will keep getting drank. And it's really good. Leave in the comments below. Have you made it in a blend yet? I know, I apologize. The next GFUEL video, I will have a shaker. I'm gonna get my hands on a clear one. But this works. Maybe it's something you wanna try. If you don't wanna put it in a shaker and shake it up, and I can't stop drinking. It's really, really good. There you go. If you've enjoyed this video and you actually made it through the end of this train wreck of a video, like I said, it's been a while. I haven't done a GFUEL. It's, I think, over a year. I think Maiden's Blood, I believe, was the last one I did. So it's been a while. I'm gonna start getting back into it, pick up some tubs here and there. Obviously a shaker or two. Or, maybe next time I have a shaker and I'll try it. Shaker versus blend jet. Which is the way to go. All right, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I'll see you in the next video.